Homelessness is an issue that can affect anyone.
Basically not having somewhere to live.
Homelessness is scary and dangerous.
Nobody chooses to be homeless.
And in today's economic climate, I would say anybody's only really 2 pay packets away from homelessness.
Everybody on the Commission has got quite a lot of experience of homelessness, really, too much. There's not many situations they haven't actually been in themselves.
But people with experiences of homelessness are basically really the only ones that can actually know what is the way forward.
Both for kind of government ministers and for officials who advise them, it really is valuable to hear people's direct experiences.
Things like prevention of homelessness, benefits. For me, it's common sense. When I was discharged from the army in 1973, I never had no follow-up to where if I had family to go to if I had an house to go to. That was way back in 73. And what we're actually seeing now, by evidence of the people that are on the streets that are actually ex-services, the same thing seems to be happening. So we could actually get witnesses in to talk about those particular areas.
People often say that the homeless are hidden. How can the local authority better, be proactive and identify people? So interested in if you've got any ideas on that.
Why are people still falling through the net?
How is the voluntary sector going to take the slack up? Where's the voluntary sector going to find all these houses to house?
And then we broke off into little workshop groups.
The Muslim...
It was in the framework somewhere there about what to do with people who don't have recourse to public funds, and
came up with some questions to ask them. And on the questions that we asked them, they had to respond.
Give something back.
And that's where most of the recommendations came from.
What is it we can do to encourage this government to invest in council housing?
How do you think government departments could work together more collectively instead of the current system of passing reports from department to department?
To be honest, I don't think we've particularly got to the bottom of that, so maybe if I could just take that away. Sorry.
We put our own thoughts and things into the recommendations, and that's how we came up with the recommendations.
Better links between industry and service providers to help homeless people gain meaningful qualifications.
I think if they do all the recommendations, then things will change, yeah. I'm not particularly passionate about any recommendation. I'm passionate about the fact that, here is an attempt to actually fix it, not an attempt to actually make it look better than it is.
Identify reasons for homelessness and provide information through organisations that provide services.
Okay, so understand the reasons for homelessness, get information in there behind it, right? That's
and also carrying
groups, and that they will act as a way to get information to people.
But they have to be government funded.
Yeah, because they're closing.
Government funds.
Self-help groups aren't going to completely eradicate homelessness in their own right, obviously. But if you're working in conjunction with decision makers and people that implement policies, and directly with local councils and outreach centres and tenancy support teams, if we can all work together, then I'm sure that it would be a huge step in the right direction.
The government says that it wants to stop us sleeping by 2012. This will go a long way of helping them achieve that.
It's quite an honour to be here actually today, and I hope everything goes well, and I hope our voices are heard.
All our experiences really should count for something and should help people, the right people, people with the power to make these changes.
I'd like to introduce our host, Lord Mayor.
The Homeless People's Commission has been doing all this work around the country, and this whole concept, this is a brilliant way of doing it. I'd strongly recommend that groundswell, I think it's probably up to you, Athol.
If people only read the report and take it on board, they will have their eyes opened, and maybe that's the beginning of doing something about it.
They're about using the knowledge and experience, the understanding of people who actually know what they're talking about.
People that have been through it and know it and have got the T-shirt.
The first ever members of the Homeless People's Commission, you've been brilliant. Thank you very much.
We've given it a go, we've given it 100%. I mean, we've given it our all, basically. Every single commissioner has really worked hard on this.
Hope to accomplish that the government takes notice of the report and future HPCs are set up around the country, especially in the 9 regions that we worked with.
The reasons why so many people are homeless are quite fundamental to our country. So the assumption is that if you can fix this bit of the country, then you stand a chance of doing something with some other dodgy bits of the country.
With more projects like the Commission, I think you can't fail to... The amount of shots you get at goal, the amount of strikes you take at goal, you're going to get a goal in at some stage. And I think the more people out there trying to impact on this, the better.